everyone. This is my fifth reflection post for Info 267 International Children's Lit. And one thing I have to say, based on a lot of the readings that we have done, I find it very sad and also sadly not surprising is how many cultures seem to see youth literature as lesser or non-literary. I mean, even my own kind of looks down on it, even though there are a lot of award winners. There's also a lot of people who look down on children's literature and don't see it as high literary merit. I am glad that a lot of people seem to be working towards making it more accepted and more legitimate as far as the more literary world is concerned. I also do wish that we could see more bilingual literature as well as books in other languages in the library. And the United States has pretty much always been a multilingual society. Even before Europeans ever got here, it was already a multilingual world because there are so many different cultures in it. So I think we need more books to represent that. Another thing I wish there was more of a push towards getting books translated into English from other countries. As I think I said in my previous video, my favorite book is Chinese. And I was over the moon when it was given an official translation in English because I originally read a fan translation, translated actually by a high schooler, which was really impressive. So I was over the moon when it got an official translation. But along those lines, one thing that was always part of my childhood was that when anime and manga, and it's manga, not manga, that drives me crazy, really started hitting big in the US, Sailor Moon became an intricate part of my life. Several of my closest friendships actually started because of the series. And it is a Japanese one. I have a nostalgic love for the original English translations of it, but one thing I'm really happy about was when translators eventually took a risk and stopped Americanizing the manga and anime to the point of where they don't even flip the books around anymore for manga, like they are done as they are in Japanese. And they're still incredibly popular. So it didn't really cut into their popularity at all by making them more Japanese rather than Americanizing them. So I think there is a place where they can actually do that. I love what Regan said about reading being in a community. For me, literally all of my closest friendships began because of something I either watched or read. Books are a part of my soul. It's something that I've enjoyed sharing with people. It's part of why I wanted to go into libraries in the first place. I can go on and on and on forever about books. It's also fun to find people who have heard of some of my favorite books, movies, and TV shows that are sometimes very niche. Like I ran into a woman at a fan expo Denver this weekend, and she happened to have a keychain that goes with my favorite series. So, and it's a niche one, so it's rare to find. So it's like got to talking with her on that. So I think books can be used to bring people together. Um, so far, my favorite country or region is China. Ever since I got into Chinese adult popular online literature and dramas, I've been curious about the country. I know I took a few ancient Chinese history classes when I got my BA, but there's a lot I don't know, especially about the modern country. And I really don't know what it looks like in terms of youth. So I was really interested to hear about what youth literature looks like. So it was really cool to get more information on that. One final thought I have ultimately as I've been doing readings and listening to the interviews is that people are complicated. And I think we should stop trying to simplify them. There are almost 8 billion people living in the world right now, which means we have 8 billion different lived experiences going on. And I think we need to work towards getting more of those experiences out into the world via literature. So, and including youth in that and multiple things. And I don't think it should all be, definitely should not all be American and British out there. So yeah, those are my thoughts. So thank you.